Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Layton. When you hear Surf City, images of laid-back surfers hanging out come to mind, but Surf City here, Huntington Beach, is anything but. A lot of changes, a lot to do there, and the mayor is here now, Jim Katapodis, to tell us about some of the exciting things going on in the city of Huntington Beach. Welcome.
Well, thank you. I think the biggest thing is Pacific City. That everybody's talking about it. I mean, I go everywhere I go. There, people say it's the greatest little shopping and restaurants that they've seen in a very long time.
For those of us who lived in that area for a long time, to drive past that and to see such a change from the Golden Bear and Little Jack's surf shop, it's a real destination, a real tourist destination. What can people expect if they visit Pacific City?
Well, you talk about hotels. We have the Paseo Hotel, which is brand new, where every room faces the ocean somehow. So even if you're on the side, you can still see an ocean view, and that was their big selling point. The Hilton is adding another tower because the Paseo has given them a little bit of run for their money. So the Hilton's upgrading and adding another tower there as well. It's very, very great to go there, and you still have historical Main Street. You can still go down, and we have historical, old little tiny shops there that people love to go to. The locals love to go to that as well.
Well, you are probably the perfect tour guide for a visitor to Huntington Beach. If I were coming to visit you in Huntington Beach and you were going to show me around and I was going to get the bang-up tour, where would you take me?
Well, I'd start off with Main Street, because Main Street is just so much character. And then the Strand, which we have on the other side, which has really great shops there as well. And I think you get a little bit warm up with those little shops. You can just walk right over to Pacific City. It's not that far. You just walk a couple of blocks. There's a couple of little restaurants on the way, but Pacific City has plenty of restaurants, like 12.
Is there any limit on the development? I mean, some might say, what happened to our sleepy little town with all these big hotels? Is Huntington Beach really welcoming continued future development in this area?
Well, I think one of the things that we talk about all the time, and I say it too, it's managed growth. And we see places that we can make a difference and make Huntington Beach look better. And then we look at places that maybe, a high rise doesn't fit our whole area. So in that respect, we try to make it look like, well, we're going to grow where we can, and we're going to keep some of the historical aspects as well.
Some of the things that you're doing also attract people to some exhibitions. You have an air show coming up.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. I was approached when I was the mayor. One of our employees said, somebody thinking about doing an air show. What do you think? So we brought them in, I sat down with them and spoke to them, and I'm very excited about that. It's going to be in October, and it's free. And you just go down Beach Boulevard, right at PCH, and you'll get to see the greatest air show. If you stay in the hotels, you get a better view. So
PCH and Beach Boulevard, the best viewing site on
Yes.
The plane's taken off from John Wayne, and which kinds of planes are we going to be able to see?
You're going to be able to see acrobatic planes. We get to see some of the Blue Angels type of planes, and it's really, really great different demonstrations, which really I'm very much looking forward to.
Recently, the memorial opened up, and there was a great ceremony, the 9/11 memorial. A great turnout and a lot of attention to that.
I was the chairman of that committee about 5 years ago, and we just had all kinds of different things we had to work on, and it was a learning curve as well. But we're so happy to have it. We expected 200 people, but we got 1,000 people instead.
And where is it, and what can people expect if they go there to visit?
Right at City Hall, and if you want to see it during the day or it's lit up at night, it's really beautiful, and we have steel from ground zero. And I think people really get that whole feeling of being in New York when they can't maybe go there, but they get that really. I can't tell you what the emotional feeling is just to go up and touch that steel and feel the whole experience of the lives that were lost.
And it's very tastefully done and very beautiful, yeah, as you say.
I might be prejudiced, but I think it's the best one in Orange County, at least, if not the state.
Looking forward, I can't believe where we are already in the year. It seems like we go from 4th of July to Christmas and back again, but the tree lighting ceremony is about to happen. So tell us about that, what we can expect this year, when it is, and all that.
Yeah, I've been, great to go down there, and I go down there every year. And this time I get to light the tree, so I'm very excited about that. And it's going to be on November 20th from right around 6 p.m. We're going to light it. But there's like a little parade down Main Street. We close Main Street. It just fills up with people and the kids. And Santa Claus, of course, will be coming.
Mm-hmm. And Christmas in Huntington Beach is a little different than Christmas in the Midwest somewhere.
Yeah, because the weather's perfect, that's why. We're going to be about 70 degrees, and it's going to be beautiful, and we'll decorate all of Main Street very much like Christmas, and everybody really enjoys that. And all the shops and everything give out candy canes, and especially that day and for the kids, and they love it.
Now, Huntington Beach certainly has been busy with Pacific City, planning things like the air show and the memorial, but what's going to happen the next year? What's your focus of accomplishment for the next year ahead?
Well, I think in the next years ahead, I still think we can stay with managed growth. There are some, some strip malls and some other areas that we're trying to get more businesses in, and I've actually negotiated a couple of businesses so far. I'm excited to see some of them maybe come to fruition, that they come into Huntington Beach, and we have a lot of people interested right now.
Strip malls where?
Just up and along Beach Boulevard, some stores that are changing over. Actually, it's changing over right now. We're getting some different stores coming in, showing some interest. I can't talk about it right now because we haven't made any deals, but we're very close, and I think it's going to be great, great for the city.
A lot of cities are seeing the potential for revitalization. A lot of Orange County cities were developed, decades ago, and now it's time to refurbish, as you have in your downtown area. And you're focusing on your downtown area, but there are also the communities around it that have potential. What about development for homes and things like that?
So at this point, we have some in the north side. We have apartment complexes that are being built still right now, and they'll be ready probably next year. And there's quite a few of them in Bellaterra, which is on the north side, and Bellaterra is thriving. That's another great shopping area there. I live closer to there. I spent some time there. We have Costco, which is very busy as well.
Mm-hmm. Cities are changing as far as the density and the way people live, that there is a lot more opportunity for vertical growth.
True. And so one of the projects that we have there is, they're in the mix right now. There's be 200 and some units that will be put there. And it's going to be great for growth as far as that goes. And it will also enhance an area that was really not strip mall, that wasn't doing anything. And so it's going to be pretty nice over there as well.
So how have you managed to have this great growth with Pacific City and still keep that hometown atmosphere?
I think we keep Main Street, and Main Street still has that hometown atmosphere. And the beach is always one of those places that always keeps that hometown atmosphere. We will be increasing the 405, right? So the 405 freeway is going to be developed starting December 2017 as well.
So you've been working to find that right balance for tourists as a destination and a good place for people to live.
Absolutely, and we're improving the streets right now. We're big projects as far as improving the infrastructure to make sure that we're supporting the new projects that we have going.
Jim Katapodis, Mayor of Huntington Beach, we're glad you are here today to talk to us about this.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thanks for joining us. And thank you for joining us as well. I'm Leslie Layton.